Good morning, happy Thursday. Apologize, I have not made a new video in a while. It's been almost 2 weeks. Sometimes I get distracted. Sometimes there's not really anything particularly new that is video worthy. But that is not the case today, and I'm happy to be back making this little clip for you guys. Just as I thought would probably happen, if you've watched any of the previous videos, you've seen that I became kind of a weatherman for a little while there. I was really disturbed by all of the snow, and now it appears as though we have skipped spring, we've gone straight to summer, and I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to go with it. It is beautiful out, and I live here, basically. I work a block away from Twin Stadium and from by the Ford Center, which today the Potter's Pasty truck is going to be there, and everybody should go get it because it's awesome. So, two things I want to talk about today. First things first is on the job front, the SQL development and DBA world has exploded. I have a whole bunch of opportunities, all of them perm. And if you basically started in Eden Prairie and drew a straight line to like Woodbury, it's along that line where all the jobs are. So south of 94, kind of around the 494 area, boom, 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 boom. So whether you live east or west, as long as you live relatively south, there's probably a job for you. I've got literally like junior level jobs. I've got very senior level positions. It's all centered around development and database administration within SQL BI stack. So all the SSI, SSRS, SSAS. Two of the jobs have a preferential treatment shown to candidates with Power BI experience. Also, one of the jobs has preferential treatment shown to people with Azure experience. So if you're looking to expand upon that area, this could be a really fantastic role. So if you're at all interested in something new in that space, don't worry about salaries, don't worry about level of seniorities, hit me up. I probably have something that's at least worth talking about. So, second thing is just something that these trends that kind of happen, these things that I see, something that has been kind of striking me again recently, and I think I've talked about this a little bit before, but just as a reminder, a reiteration, if you will. The propensity for folks who are on the job hunt, if you are striking out with your interviews, if you're not finding the right opportunities, if they're not in the right places, if they don't pay the right amount, they don't keeping positive and understanding that so much of success in the job market is contingent on timing. It just really is. And I talk to very, very skilled, excellent interviewers, people who are fantastic at what they do and deserving of very great jobs, and having gaps where there was a layoff or a contract ended or something happened where they find themselves 2 and 3 and 4 months into their job hunt and kind of looking around going, what is happening here? I had a really good example of a very senior level program manager that I work with who, I mean, he was looking at 6-7 months of just not really finding that right job. It came in. It pays exactly what he was looking for, which is market rates. It's an excellent high-level, high-profile opportunity up to snuff with his level of expertise. And it just took a while. It just happens sometimes. And the better you get, the higher up you move in the hierarchy, the higher salaries you command, the higher opportunities you demand, the fewer jobs there are. That's just the way that it works. You know, it's not called a hierarchy for no reason. It's called a hierarchy for a reason. Sorry, someone threw that one. But if you are in this position, if you have been struggling with the hunt and you just feel like there's nothing else out there, and now you're starting to go, maybe it's time to make a complete career shift. Maybe it's time to really demote myself in terms of the opportunities that I look at, like really move down my financial expectations and all that kind of stuff. Keep the faith. The job is out there. You just haven't come across it yet. And if you continue to put yourself out there, it will materialize. So, which is not in any way, shape, or form to say that you shouldn't be constantly re-examining your practices, thinking about how you interview, thinking about how you present yourself, thinking about how does your resume look, what are the things that you might be doing that might be costing you opportunities or might be harming your chances. That's something that you constantly want to be refining and retooling. And I am happy to help you with that. That's what I'm here for. And hopefully through that, we can help you find something. Hopefully it's through me, because that's obviously how I make a living. But if it's not through me, I will also be happy to see people succeed. That is part of the beauty of this job, is I am not pushing anything on people that they don't want. I'm not trying to sell you a product. I'm trying to find you an opportunity. I truly believe that. And I know there's probably going to be people who hear this that question like, no, it's just a recruiter trying to make a buck, and they just treat people as interchangeable tokens that they just try to move. And yes, there's lots of people who do what I do who are like that. Absolutely, it happens. I believe I'm not. And I would challenge you to question me on that and find out for yourself. So keep the faith. If you're a SQL Dev, get at me. Happy Thursday. I'll try to keep this under 6 minutes. Hope to talk to everybody soon.